the first thing that I think is really crucial for increasing the strength in the extensor chain, which is all the muscles from your heels going all the way up your legs, lower back, upper back, and all the way to the head. The back extension machine is really great for developing the strength all the way up the back. First of all, if you have one of these in a gym, that's great. You can do this at home as well with the back extension machine. And I'm going to show you first just how to set it up so that it fits you properly, so it's in the right space or right place on your body. Some of these machines, like this one that I have, has different angles that you can start at. So you might have a back extension machine that has, like for example, this is at a 45-degree angle. This is the highest you can go. You do want to start at the highest position because that's going to be easier to start with. But as you get better, you can maybe lower it down, and that's going to increase the weight. And if you are doing a back extension with your legs horizontal to the floor and then your back comes up to that straight position, so basically a 45-degree position, that's going to be the hardest. So we start at an angle to lessen the load a little bit in the very beginning. But if you just have a standard back extension from a gym, probably not going to be able to do that, which is totally fine. You can start with it wherever it is. Some of them are just in a stationary position and they don't adjust at all down here. So that's fine too. But if you get the one from ATG, that one adjusts. So that's really nice to have. So this one is, it's called Freak Athlete. It does about 1 million different exercises. Not really 1 million, but about 20. My favorite on here to do is the back extension. So I can set that up at 45 degrees to start. Now you can adjust this too. Most any gym is going to have this adjustment here. So you're going to bring that all the way to, for me, it's all the way down because that's how I'm very short. So if you're fairly short, it's probably going to be in that same place. What you want to do is bring your feet down and hook them in to the bottom. And then you want to see, okay, where do my hips end up here? If it's up here, that's too high. You want to be able to hinge at the hips comfortably, okay? So that you can move from the hips to come up and not as much in the back. So we're going to straighten the legs, push through the feet, drive the hips as we come up. You want to drive these hips, squeeze your butt, hold for a second, and then come back down. Nice stretch at the bottom and squeeze, and then come back down. Now, if this feels too hard for you, if it's too much load, you can use the handles to help give yourself a little bit more assistance here. You won't be able to go down as low, but just go as low as you can to get that stretch, and then squeeze. Focus on emphasizing the squeeze of the glutes. That's what's going to start to give you more lower back strength here as well. So you may feel some in the lower back too, but you want to make sure that you're feeling more in the glutes when you're doing this. And so nice and slow. And if you're just starting, you're going to hold up here for a little longer with that squeeze and then go back down. Okay. And if you are feeling like you can do full body, cross your arms in front. You can do this. Drive those hips. Bring your hands to make it harder to your ears, and then hold a weight if you feel like you want to add more intensity to this move. So let me know if you have any questions on that one,